everyone. As we step into January, I just wanted to personally welcome you back and take the time to talk about what this next season represents for your health, for our practice, and for the community that we're intentionally trying to build together. You know, January gives us a natural pause and a chance to reflect and reset, but real change doesn't come from a calendar date. It comes from awareness and intention and a willingness to look at your health differently than you have in the past. You know, after nearly 2 decades in practice, I can tell you this with certainty. People don't struggle because they don't care. They struggle because they've never been given a clear framework for how the body actually works and how to support it long term. You know, one of the most important concepts we focus on here is the difference between chronological age and biological age. Chronological age is simply the number of years you've been alive. Biological age reflects how well your body is functioning at a cellular, neurological, and metabolic level. You know, it shows up in your energy, your strength, your balance, your digestion, your immune system, your sleep, your mental clarity, and your ability to recover from stress. You know, we see every day people who are young on paper, but feel worn down, inflamed, foggy, and exhausted. And others who may be older, but they feel strong and mobile and clear-minded and fully engaged in life. Where do you see yourself? What do you feel like? You know, that difference is not genetics or luck. It's the result of how the body is being supported and how well the nervous system is functioning. You know, because of this, we are asking everyone in our practice to complete our biological age survey as soon as it's out and possible. This is incredibly important. You know, this survey helps you identify where your body is truly functioning today, not where you assume it based on your age or symptoms. You know, it gives you clarity on how your lifestyle and your movement, maybe your nutrition, your stress, and even your nervous system health are influencing the rate of aging in your own body. Many people are shocked by what they discover, and just as many are encouraged to see how much potential they have to improve. You know, knowing your biological age gives you a starting point, and without a starting point, real change is nearly impossible. Please take the time to complete this as soon as you can, because it's going to directly shape the conversations and recommendations moving forward. You see, your nervous system is the master control center of the entire body. It coordinates everything, every function that keeps you alive and well, from healing and the immune response to movement and digestion, hormone balance, and emotional resilience. You know, when the nervous system is clear and adaptable, the body can respond to stress, repair, damage, and maintain balance. You know, when that communication is disrupted, the body compensates. And over time, those compensations show up as symptoms, loss of function, accelerated aging. That's why chiropractic care is about restoring and maintaining the communication so the body can do what it was designed to do. This is not about chasing pain, it's about building capacity and resilience and long-term vitality. See, as we age, the true measure of our health is not the absence of discomfort. It's the capability. Can you move your body confidently? Can you get up off the floor? Can you carry groceries? Can you climb stairs? Can you travel and ride a bike and play with your kids and grandkids and enjoy your life without fear? Or is there limitation? These are the real markers of longevity, and they are directly influenced by how you move and how you fuel your body and manage your stress and how well your nervous system is functioning today. January is the perfect time to recommit to these foundations. We also have to be honest about the environment that we live in. Modern life is not designed for health. We are more sedentary, more stressed, we're more inflamed, we're more disconnected from our bodies than ever before in history. Convenience has replaced movement, speed has replaced recovery, short-term fixes have replaced long-term solutions. And that's why so many people feel stuck. You know, the answer isn't doing more random things. The answer is understanding that the system of the body and supporting it with intention and consistency. That's why I want to invite you to what we're calling Younger Tomorrow. This is not just an event, it's a mindset shift. Younger Tomorrow is about helping people like you understand that aging doesn't have to mean decline, loss of strength, or loss loss of independence. It's about learning how to build a body that works better at 50 than it did at 40, better at 60 than it did at 50, better at 70 than it did at 60. It's about creating a future where you are capable and confident and fully engaged in your life. We're expecting over 200 people here, and I want you to bring your friends and family with you. These are conversations that change lives, and they change the trajectories of future generations. Younger Tomorrow begins with a community dinner at the Arcada Theatre on Tuesday, January 13th, where we're going to come together and talk about biological age and metabolism and hormones and movement and the nervous system. It's going to be a glimpse into our bigger event that we're going to do later and how all of these pieces work together and determine how you feel and function over time. That dinner, like I said, is going to lead directly into our Younger Tomorrow Makeover happening on Saturday, February 7th at the Arcada Theatre. This is our biggest event of the year. It's designed to give you clarity, understanding, and a clear path forward. We'll break down why traditional healthcare model often focuses on managing decline instead of building health. Why exercise is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools that we have when done correctly, and why the nervous system is central to longevity, energy, and resilience. This is about education and empowerment and helping people take ownership, take control back of their health and their future. As a part of this movement, we'll also be launching our 30-day challenge because insight without action doesn't create change. The 30-day challenge is where we consistently see year after year the most powerful transformations. It's where people reset inflammation, they improve their energy, they stabilize digestion, they rebuild strength, and they reconnect what their body is capable of when it's supported properly. This isn't about extremes or perfection, it's about structure, accountability, and daily habits that compound into real lasting change. This season is about identity, not just behavior. It's about shifting from someone who reacts to symptoms to someone who proactively builds health. It's about understanding that your daily choices are shaping your biological age and your future, and that small, consistent actions over time can completely change the direction of your life. So please complete that biological age survey as soon as possible. Bring the people that you care about. Right now, the tickets to get in are only $10 and they go up weekly as the weeks go on. Get ready to step into a new way of thinking in health and aging. I'm incredibly grateful for this community and for the trust you place in us day after day, adjustment after adjustment, and seminar after seminar. This practice exists to help people reclaim ownership of their health and step into a higher level of function and vitality. I'm excited for what this year holds, for the lives that are going to be impacted and the people that choose to live differently and move differently and think differently about aging. Bring your friends, bring your family, get your ticket today at the lowest cost and get ready to live a younger tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you at the Arcada Theatre on January 13th and February 7th to transform your life forever.